The Milwaukee Bucks take a 3-2 lead on the series after what can only be described as an insane game today. Just ended about maybe 20-30 minutes ago, and I still haven't processed completely what happened. First of all, Jrue Holiday, I take back everything that I've said about you bad. I know Bucks fans everywhere will take back any complaints we've said about your offensive game. You might have shot bad, but those two plays at the end of the game, they won us this game for sure. No matter what happened on the offensive side of the ball for you, you won us this game almost single-handedly on those last two possessions. Bobby Portis with the clutch rebound off of a Giannis free throw to put it back in. And man, that was a massive play as well. Put us up by 3. I just can't believe that just happened. Going into the fourth quarter, after the third quarter those Celtics had with Jaylen Brown shooting as well as he was, Jason Tatum was playing well. Al Horford didn't have as great of a game as he did this last game, but he did end up shooting or having a decent game. It just looked like the Celtics had everything going for them, and we weren't shooting well. We weren't playing good on defense. We weren't playing good on offense, so it really looked like a lost cause going into that fourth quarter. And as always, you win the game, but at the end of the day, you want to play better in the first 3 quarters, so maybe you don't have to put yourself in a situation like this every chance you get. But, man, what a finish. If you didn't watch it, I recommend you go back and at least watch the highlights of the last 5 minutes, because one of the best games I've ever watched, up there with the finals games we had last year. That was just an outstanding performance. I'm going to be losing my voice at some point during these playoffs if I'm not already losing them. Giannis obviously finished with 40 tonight. He had himself an outstanding game. 40 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. So he did get himself a double-double tonight. Jrue Holiday on the night did finish with 24 points. He shot about... It says about 38%, 9 of 24, better than he has shot previously. Grayson Allen finished with around 8 points for the day. Brook Lopez had 2. Wesley Matthews had 9. And Bobby Portis had a clutch 14 points and 15 rebounds coming off the bench. We really needed that. Pat Connaughton, he had some massive shots for us, 13 points. I mean, George Hill, when George Hill was on the floor, his plus-minus was minus 15. So despite the win, I am just praying that George Hill does not play next game, because you're minus 15 when you're on the floor. Obviously something's going on there. George Hill at one point in his career was a great point guard. I wouldn't even say great. He was a good starting point guard. He was a solid player. But he's 36 years old. He can't shoot that well. And his defense, which is what he was so good at for so long there, it's just not there anymore. I mean, I love him as a guy, but just not what we need in the playoffs right now. Almost reminds me of Jeff Teague last year. A lot of Bucks fans share that sympathy with me. And I don't really know how to describe the first 3 quarters, other than, we started out relatively warm. We were hitting shots at a consistent rate. Giannis was getting to where he needed to go. I believe at one point in that second quarter, he had 7 straight points for us. It was really just Giannis did everything for us in the first 3 quarters. And, I mean, Stan Van Gundy and the commentators brought it up. We are a dangerous team. We're one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the league, and you just had to have the feeling that we were going to start hitting them eventually. We started out very poor. We've shot terribly across this whole series. And now it came in the clutch. Pat Connaughton had a few nice shots. Jrue did have some amazing shots in that fourth quarter that really, really helped us get back into this game. Bobby had some clutch plays. Giannis had a clutch 3. I mean, of all people, Giannis hit a clutch 3 to tie the game, or I believe to get it down to like 3 or 2 in that fourth quarter. I mean, there's not much I can say. It was a bad game. We played pretty bad across the board through the first 3.5 quarters. But man, a double-digit comeback in the fourth quarter you don't see that very often. And I just feel like, for some reason, I just feel optimistic going into the next game. I did see a quote. Maybe I'll put it up in one of these corners. It was a tweet I saw Maybe we're optimistic for Chris Middleton coming back next game, but you kind of have the feeling now that we won, maybe he'll wait till Game 7 if possible, just to see what goes down in Game 6. But I honestly think if he can come back, he needs to come back. I mean, I don't know if we can go into Boston and do it again. We did it last year in Brooklyn. It was a tough game, very tough way to win, and obviously it went down to the final seconds with that crazy turnaround fadeaway buzzer beater from Kevin Durant to take it to overtime. But I just don't know if we can do it back in Boston again. I know we've won twice in Boston, and already we've won more in Boston than we won in Milwaukee. But you want to win this series in front of the home crowd, and in best case scenario, we go back to Milwaukee and we take it in Game 6. I mean, what a game! What did you guys think about this game? I just can't wrap my head around it. Giannis was bleeding in the fourth quarter. They had to stop the game probably like 3 or 4 times in the last minute and a half just to stop him from bleeding. No foul play though. Pat Connaughton accidentally elbowed him on a rebound. Just a crazy game. I can't believe we won it. Man, Milwaukee 3-2 in the series. Make sure you comment down below what you guys think is going to happen in this Game 6 next time, or next game, which will be Friday night. I don't know if they have a time set, but make sure you guys comment down below what you guys think will happen in that game. Hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy these little recap videos. I love talking about the basketball or the NBA, but more importantly about the Bucks is what I meant to say, not the basketball. What a weird thing to say, but I just love talking about the Bucks. They're my favorite team. Like I said, I'm gonna lose my voice from all the screaming and yelling. Just make sure to hit the like button, guys. Be there for Game 6 on Friday night. I'll see you guys after that one. Even if it's a late one, I'll see you after that one. As you see my dog in the background somewhere down there trying to get up on the bed. He doesn't understand that he can jump through it. Sorry about that. But thank you guys for joining me on these videos. Great journey in this playoffs, no matter what happens. I'm going to appreciate these memories forever, even if we're bad in the next few years. Man, what a game. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.